In today's video, I wanted to do a trading 212 portfolio update for all of you because I haven't done one in ages and I keep getting a few comments telling me to do one. So here we are. I'm gonna do my best Postman Pat impression and deliver. Please don't click off. And I'm also going to be making these Trading 212 portfolio updates every single month so you can check out how I'm doing and what I'm doing. But first, let me go get a coffee and then we can get into it. And I'm back. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Euan, and on this channel we talk about personal finance and investing in the stock market. So if that's something that tickles your fancy, then hit that subscribe button and why not hit the like as well, because we're all friends here, aren't we? But just remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a random dude in a donut t-shirt talking to you into a camera, so please do your own research before investing your capital. So let's jump into the Trading 212 app on here, and I can show you the free shares that you lovely people have given to me. And wow, have you turned up and helped me out so much, and I just can't thank you enough, because every single day, every single hour, every single minute, a young aspiring YouTuber needs support. And a way that you can support is by clicking the link in the description below and getting yourself a free share, because that means he gets a free share too, and this will allow him to leave his corporate job and become a full-time YouTuber. What accent was that? Anyway, sorry about that. I just thought it'd be funny. Don't know if it was. Since I last updated you on my free shares in this video here, I've actually broken through the £1,000 mark from free shares, which is mad. So another big thank you to everyone who's clicked on the link, because it really does help me out and sort of makes me closer to the dream of becoming a full-time YouTuber. So thank you again. The reason the portfolio says £0 is because I've actually sold all my positions. If you can see at the top, it's actually £1,182 and 12 pence. And the reason for this is that I want to leave this money in there so that it's cash in case I need to use it for, let's say, rent or something like that, if I do become full-time in the next 2 to 3 months, which is my plan. Don't tell my boss. We've had a fair few this month, as you can see, and we can see that there's a lot of them have been National Grid, Royal Dutch Shell, Smile Direct Club, but let's go back to the start of September where we had a few good ones. A Nike share there, an AstraZeneca share there, and I think down here there's another Nike share. So a combined total of £250, which is absolutely mad. So I just want to say thank you again. Now for the actual reason you clicked on this video, I can confirm that we are still in the green. 15% in the green. So, whoop whoop. So obviously 15% is really good, but if you look at the last week, it's actually gone from 18 to sort of 19%, all the way down to 15%, 3 to 4% in the last week, so not good. But that is just due to that beer thing that's going around and making everyone ill. So I think that may continue for a bit longer. So as you can see, there's a lot of red. Amazon's in the red, our FTSE 100 is in the red, Netflix, UK dividend, SSE, and Wells Fargo is also in the red. So we are being held by the green, but we'll get to that in a minute. Which means if I invest more, I'll actually be reducing my cost basis and making it a lower cost basis, which is better for everyone and is actually what I want to do. So the idea is if you change your mindset from seeing red as a bad thing to it actually being a good thing, but you need to be careful not to chase dead stocks. For example, if you chased a dead stock and it was going to go bankrupt, for example, then you could potentially lose all that money that you've put in trying to reduce your cost basis and get it back into the green. So you need to make sure that you understand why it's gone into red and if it is still a sound investment to make, because you don't want to be chasing that red and then it goes bankrupt and then you lose all that money. So for me, the red is actually very minimal impact. So we've got Amazon minus 3%, FTSE minus 5%, Netflix minus 6, UK dividend minus 1, SSE minus 3, and Wells Fargo is minus 11. So we are truly being held by the green stocks, which are Apple at 49%, which is absolutely insane. Coca-Cola at 6.4, Vanguard S&P 500, which as I've said before is one of my biggest holdings at 21%, and Walt Disney at nearly 21%, and that's after they've cut their dividend as well. So last time I shared my Trading 212 portfolio update, I definitely wasn't invested in Amazon or Netflix, and these are new additions to my millionaire pie at 4% for Netflix and 5% for Amazon. These aren't doing terribly well because I've just bought them when I've invested in here. So they're just whatever price there are now, and I'll just average into them, and hopefully if it crashes, then I'll get a gooder price. If it crashes, I'll get a better price, and then I can use that to get some more gains. Gains on gains. Gains. With this millionaire pie, I've actually just been investing every single month £150, and in the last couple of months I've added a bit extra because it was my birthday, so I wanted to add some of the money that I got for my birthday into it, and now we've just reached £1,000, so quite happy about that. The return is dead on zero at the moment, which is not ideal because I've got some that are up and some that are down, which is a bit confusing, but it doesn't matter. We're long-term investors, so we'll stick with it and we'll see what happens. But the reason I keep adding extra money into there is because this is what I want my portfolio to look like over a long period of time, and I just want to keep investing because the more I invest now, the quicker I'll get to a point of retiring early and being financially independent. And for example, the money that I got for my birthday, I'd rather invest it than spend it on Domino's, for example, because that's just gonna add to my waistline, not to my bank balance. So if we look into this tab, you can actually see that my status is actually ahead. So that just means that I'm doing more because I've invested more than anticipated, and we'll just see what happens down the line and see if this actually comes true in 40 years time. So you better be around for the long term, 40 years, subscribe to my channel, because that's how long I'm gonna be here to prove that this actually works. Obviously this is based off past performance, so that's no indication of future performance, but it is good motivating factor for me, seeing that this number is going up and up and up every single time I invest a tiny bit more. Even at the start it said 1.23 million from just £150 a month. So any improvement on that would be good. Because I'm recording this before the American markets open, that is the reason we've got a bit of cash sat out on the sidelines, but that'll be invested, as you can see, when it hits about 6 minutes time, and it'll be invested, and you never know, that number might go up, but unlikely. In the state of things, everything looks like it's going on a bit of a downhill, which is not ideal, but we'll just sit here and drink coffee and watch it all happen. Anyway, the next pie I've actually created is a new pie, and I've only invested £100 into it, and I've literally invested that just now because I wanted to show you my new dividend income pie, basically. Going forward, I'll probably only invest £50 a month into this pie, but I've started off with 100 just to get it going, you know? All of the stocks in this dividend income pie I either already own or I've researched using this new app that I found, which is called Genuine Impact. And I'll actually be doing a review of this in the next couple of weeks, so make sure you subscribe so that you see that in a couple of weeks. So there's a few new companies that I've added, and let's start off with AT&T, which is a known good dividend payer, and it's, I think, got a good potential growth rate as well because of the new 5G that's coming out, or it's already out. So there's a lot of potential for growth as well, I think personally. Unilever is the second one, and it is a giant conglomerate, so it's well diversified and will be a solid dividend stock. And the third one is a bit of a random one, and you may not know of it, but it is actually the Bank of Montreal. I personally think that it is a good dividend stock, and it is a bit undervalued at the moment, so that's why I've chosen it. And then we get on to Starbucks, which I'm actually drinking right now, and is clearly one of my favorites because it just is, you know? So it's one of my favorite companies in general, and is a really good dividend stock. And I think that the introduction of their new point system will allow them to take a bit of market share off Costa and Cafe Nero, especially in the UK anyway, because their point system was absolutely rubbish before. Now they've changed it, so hopefully that'll bring in a bit more revenue for them. The second to last one is Legal & General, which is a solid UK stock, and I'm quite happy to have that in my portfolio now. Final one is IBM, which I believe is a solid company because all of their products are used without anyone really even noticing, and I think that's a sign of a solid company coming from a tie-dye expert in stocks. So just make sure you do your own research. And I haven't actually worked out the dividend yield of this dividend income pie yet from Trading 212, but I will update next time I do a Trading 212 portfolio update. So just make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you can be notified when I actually upload again. That's it from me. I hope you've enjoyed this video and you've got some value out of seeing what I am investing in. And if you have, please leave a comment down below what stocks you're buying, what stocks you're not buying at the moment. And please hit that like button because it really does help out. And why not just get your friends to subscribe so that I can hit 10k by the end of the year. Please. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm not a millionaire, but I'm trying to help you become one. So, peace. In today's video, I wanted to do a. Please don't click off. Look, Mom, I made it on TV. Okay, we'll scrap that bit. Just leave the other bit we find, Euan. Post Euan.